Welcome back to the show. We are back with Sarah Yardeni, who's going to be putting body and brain into practice, as well as breath of life and belly button healing. First, I want to start by asking you, because you were saying that the gut is literally considered the second brain. Why is that?
Yes, well, that's scientifically because there's almost the same amount of neurons in the gut as there are in the brain. But if we could take one step backwards to explain a little bit about what breath of life is, the combination of the Kabbalistic teachings and this East Asian, Korean-based body energy work practice that are combined together to allow you to go through a deep transformational process in one session. So today, Emily, I wanted to share with you some of the precious wisdom of Kabbalah and give you a little taste of what a breath of life experience may be.
Okay.
Yes?
Go for it.
All right. So we talked about emotions and how emotions are impacting our body, and in the Zohar, in the portion of Pinchas, there's a...
Which was just this past weekend.
Just this past
week. And that's
week.
the portion of healing.
Right, the portion of healing. So there's an article that's called The Liver and the Heart, and it explains how every time we get angry, judgmental, reactive, resentful, actually this energy goes into the body and impacts our liver. And then the liver, what ends up being is that the liver sends impure blood to the heart, and the heart pumps impure blood to the rest of the organs, and it damages the heart,
and leads to all kinds of medical problems.
All kinds of medical problems. So today I wanted to share with you and everybody watching the power of the sacred text and vibration of the words of the Zohar that you can connect with just by making an eye contact with the words of the Zohar, but also through the sound of the Zohar. And then we'll continue to the Kabbalistic tools of meditation and the belly button healing.
Okay.
Okay. So we look at anger as a moment that before we get angry, we think a certain way, and we think that we're entitled for something better to happen. And so instead of going to that reactive emotion of anger, we can basically pause and say, what is my opportunity here to create what I want and retrieve the energy back into ourselves? So maybe you can think about a moment that you got angry, something that really gets you upset over and over again.
Yes, and I mean, it goes right here immediately. Like, this is the storage center of every emotion.
Yes, yes. So think about holding on to that moment before you get to that reactive place of anger. And allow this vibration and sacred language of the Zohar to just go into that moment and help you shift your consciousness to see how can you create something better instead of being victimized by the situation, by being the creator of something that you truly want to experience. And we're going to use the vibration of the Zohar. ובגד שכין וצרת וספחת לכל עינון איברין, מכבד השתכחו מאילן לכלוכין דהשתערו בה, מליבה עתי כל בריאותה לכל איברין. דאחי הוא כיוון דליבה נטיל כל זכיחו וברירה וצחותה, כבד נטיל כל מה דהשתכח והשתער מן לכלוכה ותינופה. וזריק לכל שאר שייפין דהינון שאר עמים, אחרנין בעל הכורחיו. ומפסולות דפסולות דכבד, נטל תחול דהתמר בה יהי מאורות, מאורות השם בבית רשע. We're allowing this new consciousness and energy to come into our space and understand that every moment in life is actually designed specially for us, for our growth. And every moment is an opportunity to show up in the way we choose to show up. So I don't have to be a victim, I can be the creator. And
that's
shifting.
how you make the shift.
Right.
Okay, so
let's go to the body.
Get to the body.
Let's get to the body. So
now I think we stand up.
Yeah, let's stand up.
Now we're starting our... This is so cool.
So, as you said, the place that the body always gets that impact of all the emotions that we have. The belly button area is the center of our body. There are a lot of secrets, energy points that go through, around, and in the belly button. It connects us to our true essence. The belly button healing is part of that healing method that comes from Korea. And basically, whether you have the healing wand or not, you can press with your thumbs first around your belly button area and just, with eyes closed, connect to your body and feel where you feel some tension.
Right here.
Okay, so then you take this tip.
I'm here.
The tip.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Just get your point, and point that. All right. Point the tip and just press in.
See, people think or are afraid that it's bad to do this. It's not true.
Well, on your clothes, 3 to 5 minutes a day, in the morning, in the evening. Don't start playing with their belly button. Just be very sensitive and focus to connect to your inner self, to your core, to your center. Press in. Gently push out. Press in. Breathe out. Remember that every breath is a breath of life. And with every breath, we are reborn.
Wow, I feel this.
Now it's up to you, the rhythm. You can go slow.
Do you really feel it? It becomes a very organic process, right? You know?
Yeah, and your body will kind of tell you how much, how long, how deep. Just that you know that 50 to 90% of the well-being, happy hormones are secreted through a healthy gut activity. So when you create this opening of energy in your gut, automatically you're going to have more experience of well-being and happiness.
Even serotonin, right?
Serotonin and dopamine are secreted through the gut. So, and also, some storage place will actually be freed in your brain, and you will start to think differently and more clear. So let's do a little experiments. If you can bend your knees a little bit and tuck in your tailbone and gently in and out. Try to go a little bit faster. And just focus in your own body. Focus inside of yourself. This way we become responsible for our own well-being. All you need is yourself, your body.
We have 1 minute. I want to do this all day. Also talk about, I know you have a certain 72 name that you suggest people use.
Yeah, so you can keep on going with that one. I suggest the 72 names of God that is called Ayin Nun Vav, the vibration of the letters Ayin Nun Vav, to actually elevate our consciousness to appreciation, because when we appreciate and when we express what we appreciate, our level of energy goes up and we become happier. So I want to give you a little tip of a thought, a way to think about something. Think of anything you have as if it is the first time and the last time. And then put all your heart and energy into that moment in life. Thank you.
Thank you. This was beautiful. This was beautiful. It works. It's a testimonial. She did it last night, and I was flying, like, just releases so much. We'll see you after the break with a great band making news.